Go ahead and scooch maybe a little bit closer to the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor, cats down and away, shoulders rolled back. You're gonna pull our belly button in just a little bit, maybe try to get a little bit longer through the back of that neck by pretending there's a string at the top of our head, pulling up to the ceiling, making us just a little bit taller. And we'll start by looking over each shoulder nice and gently. So just let those elbows relax down to your sides, maybe hands in the lap, and look over one shoulder and then look over the other. You could kind of go straight through. You could do a little rainbow arc with that chin if it feels good. But try to take a couple deep breaths here. Let those traps melt away from the ears a little. And then we'll go ahead and look up to the ceiling. So look up, keeping the mouth closed, and then tuck the chin down, pulling the head back a little bit as you go, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Looking up with that chin to the sky. And then bring it down, tucking that chin in a little bit to get that good stretch on the back of the neck. So it's like a little cat and cow, but only for the neck. Feeling each vertebrae moving one at a time. So nice and slow. Go ahead and finish up your cycle. Get back to neutral, looking forward. And then we're gonna do shoulder rolls, but we're gonna do one at a time. So let's take one shoulder and you're gonna roll it forward and around. We're gonna isolate those sides so that we can really work on the one that needs the work. Try to make some nice, full, big, slow circles. Remembering to check in with that posture, making sure we're nice and tall. Not arching the back. Low back should still be a little relaxed. And then let's switch sides. Go ahead and try that other one out. You probably picked your favorite one first, so this one might be a little bit harder. Might be surprised that it's a little bit easier. Who knows, right? But either way, you can spend a little bit more time on the one that needs a little bit more time here and there, getting those crunchies out. So I'm going to take my hands to the sides of my chair and hold on to the bottom of my chair here. You could also put the hands on the armrests if you like, whatever's easier, but I'm going to take my ribs and I'm going to shift my ribs over, if you have an armrest, over that armrest to one side, and then shift my ribs over to the other side. Getting into the rib space, those side oblique muscles a little bit. Pull the belly button in a little while you do this. And don't forget to breathe. I'm just using that chair to help stabilize and support, pull away from it a little bit. Keep your hands where they are, especially I recommend underneath the chair here versus on the rest. We're going to do a cat-cow from here. So you're going to pull up and let that chest open up, squeezing the shoulder blades back a little bit, maybe looking up too, and then you're going to round it a little bit and let those shoulders cave in, and then bring it forward. Use that chair to pull the chest open a little bit more. You might get more of that stretch to that collarbone area, and then rounding it out on that exhale. Go ahead and finish up your cycle on this side, up and down. Not this side, just a cycle, back and forth. So used to doing things underneath or on each side, right? All right, let's go into some punches. We're gonna get some blood flowing. So go ahead and make some fists. We're gonna punch it out towards the front of the screen. I'm punching over each leg, so straight ahead. Okay, straight ahead over each knee. Take some breaths. As you exhale, you can start to pull that belly in a little bit more as if you were gonna punch your own belly there, just to give it a little extra work. All right, we'll take our punches into a twist. So we are gonna punch across now to each side. A little bit of a twist here, going easy on that rib cage. We only did the one warm up for it, so. Again, on those exhales, I'm pulling the belly button in a little bit to get that core working. From here, we're going to continue making some nice big movements. We're going to take our palms in front of you, bring those thumbs together, extend the arms out, and then let's make a big circle. So bring them up overhead and then sweep those fingertips away from you. Let those pinkies come down to your sides. Bring those hands together, or maybe thumbs together, keeping the fingertips spread nice and wide, and just making some real big circles here. Thumbs together. Keep those fingers spread out. Reach in behind you a little bit if it feels good. Nice and tall. Let that reach up, make you a little bit taller, and then try to keep that as you bring those arms around. And then let's take our hands to a clasp. You're going to flip the clasp and round into that upper back. From here, we're going to bring that clasp up overhead, nice and tall, a little extension here, and then bring it forward, round it out, bring it up, big inhale, nice and tall, bring it forward, and round it out. So I'm separating the shoulder blades apart on that round. Big inhale, big exhale. Go ahead and finish up one more cycle here. And let it go. Back into our punches. Let's go straight into it. So punching over top each knee, straight ahead. Maybe lean into it a little bit. Taking our punches, coming across. So if I'm leaning in, I'm pulling that belly button in. We're going to bring it across the body, working into those obliques a little bit. Make sure you're extending that elbow out all the way. Get some blood flow through your arms there. And when you're ready, we'll take those thumbs together, bring those hands in front of you, spread those fingertips nice and wide, bring them up overhead, and then big sweep down, big circle, bringing those palms and thumbs back together, bring it up overhead, big circle. Maybe being a little creative with your space if you need to. Try to keep those fingertips spread wide, working into those hands a little. Good. One more big sweep, finish it up. Reaching. Go ahead and take those hands to a clasp and flip that clasp, palms away from you, rounding through that upper back, maybe looking down with the neck too, and then bring it up nice and tall. Little extension through that mid and upper back, or mid and low back, right? Rounding it out, and then coming up to tall. Really stretching through that mid and upper back there as we keep that clasp to come up overhead. Pretty deep shoulder opener too, through that armpit space. So, do what you need to do. One more cycle, round it out, bring it up. Go ahead and relax. All right, let's go into a tricep stretch. Triceps, the back of the arm there. You're going to take one hand to give yourself a pat on the back. Now from here, you can take the other hand, grab that elbow if you'd like to try to bring it closer to the ear. Couple options here. You can stay here. You could reach behind to try to do a clasp, or even just holding here behind to work that other shoulder as well. Or we can take this into a side bend. So I'm going to take my hand down, grab underneath of my chair to stabilize a little bit, and I'm going to open up that rib space along with the stretch. So through the armpit, through the ribs, even into kind of the side of this low back here. I'm feeling that whole side stretching out. Take some deep breaths. Elbows coming up and away towards opposite corner of the room. One more big inhale, big exhale. Go ahead and let that side go. Let's take that opposite hand, give yourself a pat on the back. Maybe you want to draw it in, focus on that tricep space a little bit more. Maybe you want to work on your bind, bringing that other hand behind you. Or maybe we grab the chair. We're going to bring it up and over and away, trying to make some space through the armpit, through the ribs, and even into back here. The QL is back there, so we're trying to stretch into that space a little bit. Use that chair for some support here. That way you don't completely collapse into those ribs, right? You want to pull in up and away. Deep breaths, big inhales, big exhales, letting it melt down on those exhales. Good, one more. And slowly release. Go ahead and take both of your hands to the bottom of your chair one more time. We're going to finish how we ended, or end how we started, but we're going to hold on to the bottom of the chair. Maybe you need to bend your elbows a little bit or pull those shoulder blades a little bit in so that you get some tension. And then I'm going to look over one shoulder again, but with holding onto the chair now, I might feel a little bit more stretch there because I'm anchoring that shoulder down. Look over the other shoulder. I might not be able to go as far, or might feel more pull because I'm anchoring the shoulder down. So go ahead and do a couple of those back and forth, nice and slow. Shoulder blades down. Nice and tall. Try to make yourself a little bit taller. Pull away from that chair a little bit if you can, if your arm length allows for that. Good. Go ahead and finish up. One side and then the other. And then slowly release, let it go.